Good, y'all. It's your boy, Coach Carl, Mr. 58 New 28, and I appreciate y'all logging in. When y'all log in, make sure y'all hit the like button first and then subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Coach Carl, Mr. 58 New 28, and I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to have y'all here with me. I just came off my other channel doing a live stream, and that joint got proper dopper like a cheese whopper. Even though I don't eat cheese whoppers, but it was proper dopper, if you understand what I'm saying. So with that being the case, yo, I appreciate y'all being here, yo. Cause it's about that time of the day, yo. I'm about to let y'all know. I'm about to freestyle one time with a rhyme. I'm about to let y'all know about what time it is. I'm gonna let y'all know who rhyme like his, huh? Y'all understand the deal? Y'all understand I'm real. Y'all keeping it 100. Appreciate it. I see somebody logging in right now. Don't forget to hit the like button before I see your name. Hit that like button. Let me know you part of the gang. What? It's your boy. Y'all know the deal. I keep it 100. I keep it real. It's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28. I don't tell it. I show it. You see what I'm saying? I could always tell y'all something and show y'all something different. Hey, look, what up? My dog, OG Kicks 100. My man, what's good with you, player? I just got off a live stream for 1 hour on my other fitness channel, and then had to come to this one because they be holding me hostage over there, Joan, man. For real. Now I'm hashtagging it so I can go ahead and release it so it can come on out. And I'm going to do this one for an hour. What's good with your OG Kicks? What's happening, my man? Yes, sir. Hey, man, I tell you what. I went for a 4-mile walk today, and I got a reality check. I thought it was going to be a little warm outside. Till I got out there and that air hit me in my forehead and let me know what time it is. And I ain't got no headphones. I couldn't pump no music because my headphones, man, they died on me. I had 2 pair of headphones down me in a week. And I kept saying I should get another pair of headphones. But when the second pair died, I was like, oh, this don't make no sense. Then I had to go buy a new pair, but they won't come in until Saturday. They try to get me to sign up for Amazon Prime again. That $14.99. I ain't about to keep giving y'all $14.99 for y'all whack TV program. You have great content. Keep it up to great. Oh, hey, that's what it is, man. Gillett, 1. What's good, dog? Cooling out. What up, coach, man? What up, OG Kicks? You my dog, man. 100. You been my dog for a long time, bruh. Man, I used to come and watch you compete. MMA, man. We gonna get it back, man. Go and get that MMA back. Go on, get it back, bro. You still got them skills. You still understand where to hit them and where to kick them, huh? Man, look, commercials trying to play on my junk while I'm trying to get off the line. They try to put commercials on the junk. Man. Hey, look, what y'all got going on today, man? What y'all got going on in y'all neck of the woods, man? What y'all got going on where y'all at? I know what I got going on where I'm at. Man, it's colder than a mug. If y'all know what a mug is, it's colder than a mug out this joint. They always telling you the weather's one thing, man, but I know the weather. I've been outside every day, walking every day since August the 12th, 2013. I know what weather feel like. They be saying, like right now, they're saying it's 38 and it feels like 26. Well, first of all, if it feels like 26, that means it's 26. They said it's 38 and it feels like 26. Man, it feel more like 14 out there with the wind blowing 20 miles per hour. Stop trying to fool us, man. Stop trying to fool the real people, man. Say it's freezing in New York City. Man, I just saw a video in New York City a few minutes ago. I swear to God, I just saw it. I don't know if it's on this phone or not. No, I think it's on the other phone. It's on this phone. It's a video, man, where they were showing how the people that was doing the snow, they left the cars in between the snow on the curve, the car on the curve. It's piled up on that side, and they came down the street and just cleaned up the middle. They ain't cleaned up the sides. So now the guy's car stuck in between snow. They do that mess there, man. Come on, Chocolate. Answer me. What up, man? Ibrahim, what's happening? Sosa man, coach, what it do, man? Say, see it every day. Hey, man, they got some whack people out here now getting the snow up, dog. My daughter's car got crushed in like that. She was backed into a spot or punched into a spot, And they cleaned up the aisle straight. They ain't cleaned up the part right behind the car, bro. Who driving them trucks, man? Hey, look, Indonesia, what's good, man? I see you in the house. Who's the greatest boxer of this era? Oh, man, it's hard to say. This era, we got a whole lot of people, man. You got to look at the Monster. You got to look at Alexander Usyk. You got to look at Terrence Crawford. That's people that have made a big statement in this era. That's got enough fights. Gervonta Davis was a beast, man. He just got some other issues going on right now. That's my opinion. Isaiah, what's good, dog? Hey, look, man. Hey, look, I've seen about 20 people up here already. Hey, look, y'all hit the like button. Let the algorithm know that when I'm up here, I'm working, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Y'all can ask me questions about anything. I got answers about everything. You feel what I'm saying? If I ain't got an answer, I'm going to look for it. Y'all see me step away because I'm trying to drink this gallon, man. I'm trying to knock this down. I got about this. I'm going to knock half of this down before 5 o'clock. Because at 5 o'clock when I eat my done, I just got another half to go. And I'm a gallon for the day, bro. I like to be done with my gallon sometimes around before 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Because when I go to bed, I get into bed at 10 o'clock and watch TV till about 1. And sometimes 2. But I like that water to be gone. Let me see. What this say? What that say? Elrod. What up, man? Let's go, player. Let's go. Y'all hit the like button when y'all up here. And if y'all not part of the channel, please subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. Let me see. Sosa, 1017. Do you think there can be multiple GOATs in boxing, like different weight classes? Yeah, I think that. I feel that you can't compare LeBron to Jordan because they are different positions. Exactly. There's a lot more than one GOAT. Michael Jordan was a GOAT, though. At the time, there wasn't nobody doing what Michael Jordan was doing. So that's what made him the GOAT. But there's a lot of cats out there right now that's about that work, man. For real. About that work. Well, yeah, boxing. Boxing got a lot going on right now. Boxing got all kinds of weight classes. We got the strawweight guys. Just because you don't watch a strawweight fight don't mean that guy ain't good. Salute. Raw Talk, my man. I ain't seen you up here in a minute, dog. Hey, look, did you hit the like button before you came on? Or you just came on? Hit that like button, player. And let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods, man. Let me know how things is going. Raw Talk. Tip Top Health. What it do, man? What up, coach? Dang, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Hey, look, man. What are you watching? Hey, YouTube. That's what I watch. I watch, if you know it's a bodybuilder on YouTube that made his way to the pros, man, by doing it his own way, bro. Named Sam Sulek. Sam Sulek is a beast. I mean, I watch Sam Sulek. I watch a lot of his videos online. I watch DDE, Daily Driven Exotics. I watch Stradman. There's another car guy. I watch Van Life people. Nikki Deventhal, Van Life. I watch the Chrome Project, Van Life. Man, I watch stuff that makes sense to me. I don't watch junk, bro. You ain't gonna see me up there watching no junk, but I watch people that make sense. The people that's doing the same thing I'm doing. They give me respect, I give them respect. They watch my channel, I watch their channel. It's just during the daytime, I ain't got time. Man, I work out 3.5 hours a day. I hit the bag for 30 to 45 minutes a day. I run 3 to 5 miles a day. Sometimes I run, walk, and bike in the same day. And when I bike, it's always 20-mile minimum. You know what I'm saying? So that's at least 2 hours. So, man, my whole day is spent working out. It's spent thinking about working out. It's been making videos about working out for those that are trying to get in this position. Y'all know I don't eat but once a day, so that's the least amount of time I spend eating. I eat from 5 to 6, bro. That 1 hour, I put it in, man. But when that hour's over, bro, only thing I'm drinking is protein shakes and water. So that's how we get down over here, man. But y'all know what I do, man. Y'all know I didn't get here by accident. Y'all know I got these muscles from working. Been getting my workouts on, starting slow. I'm old. Hey, look, we all old, man. What do you think, 58 ain't old? I'm 58 years old, bro. I had been out of the game for 5 years. I was just teaching other people. I won't think about training myself. I thought I was training myself when I was training them. Come to find out, them honey buns was catching up to me. I woke up, man, 46 years old, and flipped the script. Flipped the script, dog. Changed everything. No more meat. No more honey buns. No more cinnamon buns. No more cupcakes. No more cake. None of that. No more chocolate chip cookies. None of that. I went vegan, 100%. I do nothing but vegetables, fruit, apple, orange, bananas, watermelon, cantaloupe, grapes. I ate peanuts, sunflower seeds, and cashews, and everything else is a vegetable, dog. See, you certainly gave the motivation to me to start working out. But that's what I'm talking about. How old are you, Raw Talk? How old are you, man? Coach, your passion for training is authentic. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, when you trying to be an example, you got to be the example. I can't find nobody and put them in front and say, hey, this is the guy. Man, you 40? You talking about something you getting old. Man, I'm 18 years older than you, bro. So you can't be old yet. Because if you old, what they going to make me? You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to change the definition of what people think when they think 58. I'm trying to get them to look at 58 way different. How many people you know at 58 cut up like me? Huh? That's what I ask that question every day. How many people I know at 58 that's cut up like me? I don't know nobody. I don't got no other examples. I am the example. I am the example. I'm the example of everything I want people to think. I want people to be. I'm the example. Yes, sir. So you can talk about it or you can be about it. I'm trying to be about it. I'm trying to be the example. They say all champions lead from the front. We don't lead from the back, we lead from the front. Hey man, God gave me something, bro. He gave me all this, bro. I ain't get this on my own. I'll be sitting here telling you a straight up lie if I told you I did this on my own. I ain't do this on my own, bro. I now know what all the lessons was for. I know what all the mess was for. I knew what all the fights was for. I knew what all them hard days I was in the gym working out. I knew when I built this gym in my house, I didn't know what I was building it for. I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know nothing. I got a blank mind. I came with a blank canvas to God and I said, look, you lead the way. I got a blank canvas. I let him write it out. Man, tell you something, man. When I went before God, this is what I had in my hand. I had a blank canvas. I said, God, you tell me what you want me to do. He said, start up here and write all this stuff down. I'm going to tell you how to eat. I'm going to tell you how to sleep. I'm going to tell you who to talk to. I'm going to tell you who to stay away from. I'm going to tell you what to do with your life. I'm going to tell you how to make money, how to save money, how to spend money. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell you how to eat. I'm going to tell you how to train. You might have to run in the rain. And look, God got an answer for all that. I just went to him with a blank canvas. If I'd have came to God with a whole sheet of stuff and said, hey, look, God, this is stuff I do right now. What can you tell me? What can you add to this? He'd have said, throw that away. So instead, I saved both of us a lot of time. I went to that dude with a blank canvas. I said, tell me what you want me to do. He gave it to me and I did it. The outcome is what the outcome is. So you watch that van life as well, but should Shakur go up and fight them dudes? No, Shakur too light, man. You can't just put on 100. You can't just go up to 150. You got to understand something about boxing. When you go up to 150, right? You know who's up there? You know who's at 150? Guys that ain't 150. You got to understand something about the boxing game. People can lose 20 pounds for a fight. So you got a guy that's 170 6 months before he fights you coming down to 150. He's physically bigger than you. He come down to 150, and then they don't have rehydration clauses in everybody's contract. So he going to go back up to 160 and still be having the same power as a 170, fighting a guy that was 123, 126 a year ago. It don't work like that. It takes a while to cement that weight on, bro. No, stay at the 140. Go down to 135 to 147. 147, he probably could beat a guy out of boxing him, outbox a guy. But I wouldn't even suggest doing that. Stay at the 135, 140. You know how Roy Jones started losing? He wouldn't have been weight. So you watch that van life too, Tip Top Health. Man, I love that van life, bro. I live on that van life channel. I got a bunch of guys, man. A bunch of people I watch on the van life channel. About 5 or 6 of them. I just like the life, man. I like the whole life. I greatly appreciate you, Coach. I greatly appreciate you, dog. Hey, look, because I can have the most stuff in the world to say, but if ain't nobody here to hear it, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit the like button while y'all up here, man. Do the favor. Do the favor, man, and hit the like button while y'all up here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all tell me what's going on in y'all neck of the woods, man. Is it cold where y'all at? Because I got a reality check when I went for that walk today. I walked outside. I had on the right amount of clothes, but I ain't got no headphones. My headphones broke, man. Them Jones stopped working, man. I plugged them up. They charged up and everything. I hit the button. Them Jones went dead. They ain't do nothing. Light was still beeping. I'm like, what's going on with these Jones? I ain't got no more headphones. That's 2 pair of headphones gone, but they both about the same amount of time. They both was about maybe like 2 years old. And then one died first. And I should have said, boom, should have got another pair right there for a backup. I didn't. And now I had to walk 4 miles a day just listening to cars beeping. People yelling, yo, what up, C? I'm like, I gotta act like I hear them now. 90 today in Los Angeles, I'm burning over here. Well, you ain't gonna be burning over here. It's like 23 degrees outside right now with 20 miles per hour winds. You come on out here and get some of this cold air. Let that cold air go right up in your sweatpants and your hoodie shirts. Go all up in your knit hat. Go all up in between your goggle glasses. Yeah, my AirPods went out. I gotta order some more. I had to order some. I ordered mine on Monday. I ordered them Monday night. And they said they'd be here on Saturday. I could have paid that extra $14.99 and got the Amazon Prime again, but I won't about to do that again, bro. Hey, look, the last 2 times they got me with the same thing. Ended up paying more than what the product was. You know what I'm saying? So I paid that. They took off the shipping, but I still ended up paying $30 for something that was $18. I'd rather just pay $21 for the $18 things and have them shipped to me. Let me see. Coach, who you got this weekend in the Super Bowl? Man, I'm going with the underdog, man. I'm going with the Patriots. They ain't my team, though, but my team ain't make it to the Super Bowl. We ain't make it to the playoffs. I'm a Commanders fan, dog. I'm my mom and father's team, so I rock with them. Who wins, Keyshawn Davis or Devin Haney? I don't know. That's going to be a good fight, but I'll tell you what. Because it's going to be such a good fight, they're probably not going to let it happen. See, what we think is a good fight should happen right now. They ain't going to let it happen. They're going to come up with different diversionary tactics, different exclusions, and different excuses. That's basically what it is. But they ain't going to let it happen. But I don't know. I like Keyshawn Davis. I like Devin Haney too. But I ain't seen nobody outbox Keyshawn Davis since he been in the game. And he got the right amount of boxing skills, the right amount of power. So I don't know, man. Devin Haney might be in for it. Keyshawn been dropping people he ain't supposed to drop, dog. So you might sit in the freezer. Hey, look, you better sit in the freezer and get it right. I used to have an in-home personal sauna. I had it for about 5 years and the zipper broke in the front. So when you zip it up, I had to kind of hold it closed. It ain't no fun when you got to do all that. So I threw it away, kept saying I was going to buy another one. Then I bought this other heavy bag. And when I bought that, you know what I'm saying, it took the space that the sauna was in. I don't want to put it nowhere else. I got to put all my workout stuff in my workout area. So I might get another one. Coach, do you think that Marvelous Marvin Hagler would dominate the middleweight class if he were in his prime fighting today? I don't know, because the game changed so much, man. You know, the game about when they were fighting was different. People done learn so much stuff now. You know what I'm saying? People learn how to turn angles, man, and how to shoot punches, like Lomachenko style. Lomachenko learned how to turn angles and shoot punches and turn angles and shoot punches. You never see the punches coming. People done figured out footwork. So back in them days, them boys ain't do all that. They straight up fought. So it'd be a different time. Marvelous Marvin Hagler would be like, what the crap? Where that guy go? Where he go? Where he go? He a good banger though, but everybody don't want to bang. So what you gonna do when you can't bang with the banger? You know, back then guys threw a punch like Tommy Hitman Hearns could have kept Marvelous Marvin Hagler off him with a jab, but he decided to bang with him because he wanted to bang. These dudes ain't doing that these days. Hey, Coach, how are you? Amrex, what's good, dog? Paul White Folks Wallace, my dude from Bronx, New York. What up, Coach? Question. Did you ever have the pleasure to meet Muhammad Ali? Nah, nope. All I got on Muhammad Ali is a poster. I met a lot of people, though, but not him. I remember when we met Evander Holyfield. He was a humble guy. A humble dude. Sweet Pea Whitaker from my neck of the woods. Met him when I was about 16. Do you watch David Goggins? Yeah, I watch David Goggins. I like David Goggins. I like that dude, man, because he is a no-hitter quitter. He's got a no-hitter quitter. He keep pushing it, man. I don't know how much he can do, man, but that's what I build myself on. I build myself on the fact that I don't know where there's a stop button. There's not a pause button, a slow down button, or a stop button. I go out of the house when I'm sick. I go out of the house when I got a headache. I go out the house with my foot hurt. I done worked out complete sessions when my back was sore. Man, I figured out ways to do stuff. If I can't do crunches, I'll do 6 inches. I can't do crunches, I'll do a plank. If I can't do push-ups, I'll do squats. If I can't hang up from the pull-up bar, I'll do something else. It's always something else to do. There's always a something else. I figured out something else to do. That's why I've been training every day. Every single day since August the 12th, 2013. That was the day before my anniversary. And I realized right then when I was putting on some clothes trying to go to a little anniversary dinner with me and my wife that my clothes didn't fit. That's when I realized right then it was time to get that money. I used to run 9 miles a day because of Goggins. Goggins a beast, man. Goggins a beast. Goggins will have you out there. Goggins will have you out there. Just do it in your position. Do it and stay in your lane. I can't run in Goggins' lane. I ain't about 50. I mean, I might could run 50 miles if I had somebody running 50 miles with me. But Goggins, he been doing it so long now, he got somebody built in. Like, I can go over there right now and get on my treadmill. And I can work out on my treadmill and go forever. And the only thing I'm thinking about when I'm on my treadmill is that my son is on the exercise bike on the other side of the room. Because that's how we used to train. I would get off the treadmill, come to the bike. He would get off the bike, go to the treadmill. So in my mind, I still see my son. When I go running them long runs, I think about how I got started. My youngest son was in boot camp in the Navy at the time. And he used to write home letters and he would tell me how hard it was for him to pick up some of the tactics they needed him to learn as far as swimming, like treading water. He had never been a swimmer. He learned how to swim about 3 weeks before he went into the Navy. And so he learned everything in the Navy. So he was telling me how hard it was. And I was complaining about how hard it was to go running. So every time I went running, I put on this Navy hat. I had a Navy knit hat. And I went running in that Navy knit hat. And I just did the same. I felt whatever pain he felt, I felt. It's hard for him to learn how to swim. It's hard for me to learn how to run again. So I mastered it like he mastered it. Sometimes you got to have a good vision. You know, this young lady told me one time, she said she was a good visionary. She could see certain things. She didn't have to be in situations. She could see certain things about the situation she should have been in or could have been in. Say, Coach, if you was T.O., what trainer would you go to and why? I go to Mayweather. Period. T.O. got a style that's adaptable to a Mayweather style. Mayweather is looking for good people that he can put in the ring and get good work out of. I go to Mayweather. Mayweather can show T.O. how to work that. T.O. is good, just T.O. doesn't know how to work what he got. He got all the components. It's almost like a race car driver having a brand new car that's been built specifically for somebody else. but the car got all the stuff in it. You got to learn how to drive it now. He just got to learn how to drive it. Do you have a book? If not, you need one. Somebody told me that a couple of days ago. A preacher told me, he said, I'm missing my opportunity to write a book. He said, because it's a lot of stuff that you talk about that other people just don't know. They just ain't came across it yet. I said, you never know, man. You never know. I wrote a book before, though, in 2005, I believe, a book called My Pen, My Pad, My Way. It was a poetry book, 105 poems, 108 pages, called My Pen, My Pad, My Way. That was the only thing I hadn't done in my life, and I decided I wanted to do it. So I did it. I put a book out back in the early 2000s, but it was a poetry book. I was a rapper by trade. Coming up as a young man, I was on the record label for 4 years, from 87 to 91. Learn things, man. I tell people, man, at 58 years old, I'm supposed to know something. If I don't know nothing by now, I ain't gonna learn it. I stay in my own genre, bro. I don't try to be what somebody else is. I try to be what I am. I try to be the best of what I am. And sometimes that's hard. Because sometimes I want to quit just like everybody else. But you can't, though. I use everything as motivation. I listen to songs, man. People ask me what I run to. I run to slow songs. Mostly about life. Like I listen to Tink. I listen to Anne Marie. I listen to Tootsie, which is a rapper. But I listen to their stories. And their stories kind of give me something, bro. Every single time their stories give me something. And I just be running to them Jones, bro. Real talk. Hey, look, but I appreciate y'all being up here, man. Appreciate all the dialogue we be having all the time. All the stuff that we be doing all the time. Y'all be keeping me pumped, bruh. Y'all be keeping me 100. Y'all give me a chance to give out some of this information I've been had in my head forever. Now I get a chance to give it to somebody. So I appreciate it, because without the questions, I wouldn't have no answers. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask the question and get the answer. On my last live stream, somebody was saying they kept getting good answers from people about stuff that they was going through. I tell people that all the time. There's somebody up here right now that is watching and listening and waiting on y'all to ask a question that I can give y'all the answer that can help them. That's how the whole game works, bro. Sometimes people will answer your question for you before I even get to it. Why? Because they might have an experience in that level. So with that being said, y'all got to keep asking questions. Y'all got to keep bringing stuff to the table. So this is not my channel. This is our channel. Here's one, coach. I run for miles. I work out all the time, but for some reason, jump rope, I feel like a total tired, and it's just hard to do. Jump rope is hard to do because you're not using the same thing you use when you go running and when you go biking and when you go walking. It's a different kind of cardio. It's almost like you're sprinting. Take your time. The best way I tell people to jump rope is 2 feet at a time. Not 1 foot, not this, all trying to be fancy. Take the rope and do like this. And do it for 1 minute at a time. Take 1 minute, take a 30-second break. Do 1 minute, take a 30-second break. One day, them 1 minutes are going to get easier. Then make them 1.5 minutes until you get to 3 minutes. I don't understand why jump rope is so hard. It's hard because it involves a lot of things, bro. It's all of you jumping up and down at the same time. All of you. Everything you have in your pocket, everything you got in your belly is going up with you. Yep, I understand. Like I said, jump slow and plan it out. 1 minute. Try to reach 1 minute with a 30-second break. 1 minute with a 30-second break. Try to do 3 sets of 1 minute with a 30-second break. And trust me, if you keep doing it, it's going to become 1.5 minutes with a 30-second break. Then it's going to become 2 minutes with a 30-second break. And then you're going to do 3 minutes with a 30-second break. And after a while, you're going to be able to go for 6 minutes and then take a 1 minute break to do that last 3 minutes. And then you're going to be able to do all 9 minutes at one time. My guys used to jump rope for 30 minutes. Well, I'm saying, still, coordination and stamina, they're going to come hand in hand because you can't have one without the other one. So jump slow. Hands, put the rope behind you, throw it over, jump it. Throw it over, jump it. Throw it over, jump it. Keep going the same way. Start off it. And people ask me all the time, where should I start? Start at the beginning. That's how people started at the beginning. When you was a kid, that's how you started. You might not have jump rope as a kid. Well, now you're doing your kid like jump rope. So, hey, look, do it now. Trust me. 1 month from now, what I tell people, it takes 30 days to create a habit. 30 days to create a habit. You'll be doing it for 30 days and you'll get better at it. And make sure you come back up here and tell us how better you got at it. But you got to do it every day. I don't care if your feet hurt. I don't care if you got a headache. I don't care if you're sore. Go outside and give me 1 minute with a 30-second break. And then try until you can't do it no more. Try to give me 3 1 minutes with a 30-second break between each one. Before you get started, say a little prayer. Tell God to help you along the way. Tell him it's hard for you. Admit it's hard. And then just work your way on up. It was a guy that lived in my neighborhood about 20 years ago. I used to hear this guy outside jump roping, throwing the rope on the ground, kicking the rope. He was doing everything, cursing and everything, right? And then one day I realized he was jumping a little longer. And then the next day I realized he was jumping a lot longer. And then one day I looked outside and that big guy that was outside jumping was no longer a big guy. And he was just outside. He was... He was getting it. I was like, that dude was the man. I appreciate the sub, dog. Hey, look, you got 14 professional fights, but by the time you get to 28 professional fights, you'll be able to jump. Trust me. That jump gonna change your whole game. If you thought you was good already, you're gonna be better. That's what the jump rope is. I got them jump ropes right here. I keeps them jump ropes. Keep them jump ropes in here, bro. Much appreciated to you, brother. And I appreciate the sub. Anybody else got some questions? Please bring them on the table. Please put them on the table. Unc, you still vegan? I've been vegan since 2014. I'm gonna be vegan when I die. I ain't going back to eat nothing. I ain't going back to eat none of that mess again. I don't eat nothing that was made with animal, no egg, no milk, and nothing that was alive that I could pet before I ate it. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, bro. It's doing me good. I'm gonna keep rocking with it. I've been vegan since 2014. Now I don't drink no kind of milk. I told you I don't drink nothing but water and plant-based protein mixed with water. That's it. I don't need none of that stuff. If it ain't my system now, I don't need it. I've been eating once a day for a year. I made me stronger. That's the only thing I changed was the diet. Well, that's what it takes. I've been eating once a day for a couple of years now. I eat OMAD, 1 meal a day. I basically sit down at 5 o'clock and I get up at 5. I get up at 6 o'clock. And when I'm done, I'm done. Do I do creatine? No, I do not. Unless I get it out of a plant, I don't do it. I read a lot of stuff about creatine. It ain't bad for you. I just don't do it. I ain't buying no product from nobody and put it in my body. Gallon of water a day. This is what we talking about. I'm almost done with this gallon. I've been knocking on this thing since about 8 o'clock this morning. Gallon a day. I've been drinking a gallon of water a day since 2013. Yes, sir. Fantastic fam. What's good in the hood? I appreciate y'all being up here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not already a member. And let's keep the party going. When and how much do you eat a day? I eat at 5 o'clock. From 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Mostly I eat a plate of vegetables. Sometimes I eat 2 plates of vegetables. But I eat 2 plates of vegetables and then a piece of fruit and then some nuts. Peanuts, cashews, sunflower seeds. Whatever the vegetable is, it could be anything. Whatever the fruit is, could be apple, orange, banana, grapes, watermelon, cantaloupe. I had I think I got a video. I'm looking for it now. Let's see. Yep. This is my dinner from yesterday. Broccoli, carrots, green beans. I had 2 plates. Seen that plate? That's 1 plate. I had 2 plates the same way. Ate it up. Had an orange. Yeah, man. Can you, let me see. Can you talk about proper technique for shoe shining? I don't follow the shoe shining, bro. I don't do stuff that's like, I don't do flashy stuff. I just do strictly traditional. The only thing I do flashy is changing angles. That's a powerful man behind you. Hey, look, man, there's a lot of powerful men in this world, man. We just happen to have a picture of one of them on the wall. That's 5 to 6 a.m. No, p.m. You feel like the vegan diet makes you much quicker? Because, man, I feel strong with some beef. Hey, look, no. I don't feel it make me, I think training make you much stronger. When I went vegan, I didn't go vegan for no particular reason. I went vegan because I was tired of doing the same thing over and over. And I was eating chicken, and I was eating seafood, and I was eating eggs. And I just got tired of it. I decided I want to do something different. So I said I was going to do it for 30 days and see how I felt. Then it was 60 days. Then it was 3 months. Then it was a year. And now it's been 12. Do you count your macro? No. I know what I eat. I used to count them at first. But I know what I eat now. I eat the same thing every day, so I don't have to count them. But if you watch a video on my channel, I tell you how to count them. I have a video on my channel, on this channel right here. You go to the search bar and put in the best plan to lose weight. The best plan to lose weight by Coach Carl. The best plan to lose weight by Coach Carl. And you can see me show you how to take a 2,400 or 2,000 calorie diet and break it down from between breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. For those that like to eat that much, I don't eat that much, but I can't tell everybody else how to eat. I show you how to do it. Breaking it down. 2,400 calories. I talk about calories, carbs, protein, fat, sugar, and sodium. It's a plan that I use to help people lose weight. I watch guys lose 65, 75, 85 pounds dealing with me. They did an interview on me one time from the newspaper, the television news, called WVEC Channel 13. And they had those guys, the 3 people I just told you about, 2 guys and a girl, did the special interview after they interviewed my gym. Hey, can I talk to you about Jesus? Oh, you can talk to me about Jesus all day. I'm very familiar with him. All right, it's basically like uppercuts, and I feel like I'm doing it right. But sometimes I see the top dogs do it, and I'm like, man, they're doing something different. That's with any technique. Everybody's not going to do the technique the same. Everybody's not going to teach boxing the same. Everybody's not going to teach bobbing and weaving the same. If you feel like you're doing it right, that means it's working for you. So keep doing it the same way. Don't try to change it and make it look like somebody else's. Keep doing it your way. Yeah, my channel got over 1,800 videos. So, bruh, I put 2 videos a day, 7 days a week. That's 14 videos a week. 28 videos total because I got 2 channels that's almost got the same name. Coach Carl 757_fitness, Coach Carl 757_fitness_shorts. So I got collectively almost a little bit over 2,000 videos. I've been working out 12 months straight. Don't really see any results. That ain't got to do with the workout. It's got something to do with what you're eating. You can't work out for a year straight and not see results unless your food is wrong. You got to make sure your diet is right, because you can't outwork a bad diet. You could be doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats, lunges, and going running every day. Then coming home and eating all the wrong food. And you don't got to be, people say, but I don't eat that much. It ain't about how much you eat. It's about what you eat. I appreciate your time, Coach. I got to run, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, dog. Please get back up here and let us know how that jump rope thing is working out. And Fantastic Fam, look at my channel. Go to the search bar. Coach Carl, The Best Plan to Lose Weight by Coach Carl. The Best Plan to Lose Weight by Coach Carl. I got a lot of people I talk to that ain't lost a single pound in a year. It's not about the diet. It's not about the training. It's about the diet. All the things that make you gain weight, I cut out. No pasta, no bread, no sodas, no coffee, no snacks. You cut all that, you don't lose weight. You meant to be big. So you eat crazy food. Hey, look, people do it all the time. I had a girl come to me one time in my gym, and she said, "I don't need a exercise. She said, I need an exercise plan, not a diet, because I'm vegan." I said, what that mean? She said, "Well, I'm already eating right." No, I said, you might be eating healthy, but you're not eating right. That's how you still 200 pounds at 5'6". I said, they thought exercise was gonna do it. No, it's the food gonna do it. I tell you what, I ain't gonna lie. It's 4:25. And my stomach growling right now. I can hear it. Where you gonna feed me? Where you gonna feed me? That's what my stomach's saying right now. But I got 35 more minutes before I can eat. Bruh, it's that time of the day. That water ain't gonna hold you up but for so long. I feel like I'm in one of them game shows where y'all in the woods like Survivor and everybody got nothing to eat. I'll probably do good in Survivor because I don't need food to pretty much do me. But look, man, I'm telling you, my stomach is growling right now. This 6-pack need to be fed. It's like a lion in here. It need to be fed. Yeah, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. Just subscribe to the channel. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28. 20 years in martial arts, 20 years in boxing. a fitness influencer, and a vegan athlete. I do calisthenics and weight training. I work out 7 days a week, 3.5 hours a day. I hit the bag from 30 to 45 minutes a day, and I run 3 to 5 miles every day, Monday through Friday, and on Saturday I do 10 or better, and on Sunday I do ruck walking with the wife. That's 5 miles minimum. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for being on my channel. I appreciate y'all for all the conversation y'all bringing to my channel. I appreciate all the conversation we have, and we going back and forth with some good stuff right now, right here today. So I appreciate that. Let me know if y'all need anything. I gotta be off here in a few minutes, cause you know I gotta start cooking in about 10 minutes. That's how I'm gonna be ready to eat. Well, I ain't gotta cook. I gotta chop up my food. Today I'm eating a garden salad. That is romaine lettuce, a cucumber, a tomato, croutons, plant-based dressing. That's my dinner for today. I'm gonna eat me 2 salads, 2 full plates. Glenn, what's good, dog? Hey, man, I'm trying to have it. War Jones, what it do, man? What's good, player? You just leaving the gym again? Man, go and show these boys how to work, man. Y'all see I'm knocking that water down. This is going to be the dinner water. I didn't need that much water to wash my dinner down. Excuse me, y'all. Let's go, Coach. Jones Brandon, let's go. Hey, man, what's good with you, player? Glad to have you up here. What y'all got questions about today? What y'all want to talk about? No going to do a mandatory meeting at work, then gym. Laugh out loud. Hey, look, the mandatory meetings ain't that a trip. They want to bring you in on your time off. Bring you in on your time off. Man, tell me what you got to tell me when I'm at work. Tell me what you got to tell me when I'm at work. The Truth Seeker, what's good? Can we see the fingertip push-ups next time? Hey, you can look on my channel. Go to my channel, Fingertip Push-Ups by Coach Carl. I think that's what I named them. I don't know. I be having so many videos up there. I don't know what I be naming stuff. I'm typing it in right now to see what I named it. Yep, you can see it. Fingertip Push-Ups by Coach Carl. Also got the advanced Kakudo push-ups. I don't know if y'all know about them, but I'm going to show you something different. Watch this. Look at where them hands at. On them wrists, dog. How many of y'all can do them? What? Man, you got to have strong wrists, man. I told y'all I'm a martial artist before anything else. Look at them push-ups, man. Look at that work, player. We going to talk about it or we going to be about it? Huh? Talk to me. I tell people, man, I don't lie. Them fingertip push-ups. Think I end up doing, I do sets of 25. I don't like doing sets of 20, less than 25. Let's see. Your mindset reminds me of Goggins. Man, Goggins' mindset reminds me of him. Hey, man, that's the bottom line. Shakur beat the mess out of T.O. Boxing is so racist when it comes to blacks and Mexicans. Hey, man, you know how it is. The whole world is racist when it comes to anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like the bottom line is, if we heard that it was a terrorist, it was a terrorist shooter in the mall, you know what we're going to be thinking? Akbar. It was one of them guys. But it don't have to be. It don't have to be them guys. It don't have to be them guys, but that's what people think. We always think it's some guy from Israel somewhere. It could be a brother from right around the corner. Hey, look, that's so funny, man. Say that's some bad work skills. Hey, man. Hey, look, man, you put in the work that you want to get the results from. Everything I do is for a reason. I might need the back of my wrist. That. You know what I'm saying? I need it. Might need it work. Might need it work. Robotic, what it is. What do you think about switching stances for exit angles? Does it leave you exposed for too long? It takes advanced footwork, but I feel like it's a good tactic. You just answered the question. if it takes advanced footwork, then that means the other guy might not know it. So when you change an angle, sometimes you got to change feet, depending on what you're trying to change the angle to do. You know what I'm saying? You might want to get behind him, bap, 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 get on the side of him, bap, 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 turn, bap, 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 turn back, bap, 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 turn, wop, wop, wop. You ain't do it all. You got to be able to do it all. The best fighter can do it all. You ever seen Undisputed Fighter? The movie Undisputed Fighter with Borka? He said, I want to be the best complete fighter in the world. That means you got to be able to fight against anybody in any circumstance. Any circumstance against anybody. So with that being said, yeah, you got to be able to go left hand, right hand, up hand, down hand. You got to be able to throw jabs like you throw hooks. Hooks like you throw jabs. You got to be able to fool people. You said, hey, look, Lee the Great, say you back up here talking some crazy mess again. Hey, Lee the Great, if you want a hug, just let me know. I'll give you a hug so you can stop talking crazy. I say, you know daggone well no T.O. or Tank. Oh, they stopped to say T.O. Tank beats Bud. You don't think that. Tank is 5'4". What are you going to do to Bud? He can't even land a punch. Bud like 5'8", 5'9", Tank like 5'4". Don't get it twisted. He like 5'4" and a half. I stood next to him. He this much shorter than me, dog. Man, ain't no way in the world. He couldn't beat Bud on his best day. Bud had one hand. That's why Terrence is so crazy to me. People think they can switch, but you got to flip your whole brain around to really work the other stance. Exactly. Terrence might hurt Tank bad. Tank ain't gonna fight. Everybody, Tank is people's Superman. I don't know why, but Tank is y'all Superman. Y'all need to go ahead and get that up. Get that up. All that is just for talk. Tank is no Superman. But Tank, for some reason, Tank got y'all believing Tank can do all this stuff that Tank can't do. Tank saying y'all got me doing stuff that I can't do. Tank is no fool. Tank couldn't beat Lamont Roach. Who is the little boy? Tank had to take a knee in the Lamont Roach fight. You took a knee in a pro fight. Like this is amateurs. Yeah, y'all know the deal, man. Hey, look, y'all know. Real fighters know. We'll let the other guys talk about it. Tank is a non-issue. Tank got it. Tank, the only thing Tank can beat is girls. He seems to be doing that a lot these days. Robotics. Hey, look, for all y'all trying to send me messages that don't make sense, you know that YouTube block them, and I ain't gonna open them up because I'll be like stupid. That's like somebody telling me if you go knock on that door, it's gonna be a man in there that's gonna be an 8th degree black belt. He gonna punch you in the face. Go knock on the door, and you knock on the door, get punched in the face. Whose fault is that? YouTube is telling me these messages are hell for review, so why would I open them? Because if you were sending out a common sense message like the rest of us, it would be hell for review. So now I'm gonna open up a message that's hell for review. Yeah, I was born on a day, not yesterday. Tank would stop Bud to the bottom. Man, please. I'm about to put you on timeout again, bro. You be saying some crazy stuff. Tank is a garbage fighter for garbage people, and you gonna put him up against Bud? Come on, man. You just want to have a conversation. Somebody else up here talk about something different. I talk about ballet before I talk Lee the Great again. Sometimes the fighter with the best defense skill prevails. Yeah, that's true. Bro, Tank is a hype job. Dude is 30-something-year-old. 30, exactly. He ain't fought for nothing. He ain't gonna fight for nothing. Tank is chilling, bro. Tank is ready to take that money and run. Hey, look, I just think Lee the Great just want to talk. Lee the Great wants to talk, and I ain't mad, but just talk about something different, Lee the Great. We talk about ballet, man. Hey, look, how do you deal with hair? Thinning or balding mentally? Man, it's just hair, bro. And look, I don't know why people get caught on hair, bro. I don't know why people get caught on it, man. Hey, look, I'm a barber. I've been a barber since I was 15 years old. I've been working in barbershop since I was 18 years old. At 23 years old, I got the keys to my first barbershop. At 24, my shop opened, right? I've been had a barbershop from 1992 to 2020. I don't understand when guys come in the shop and they say, make sure you do this. Make sure you make the burners. Make sure you cut this right here. Make sure you make this extra sharp. Make sure you cut the neck square, not round. Don't square, don't round corners. Keep it square. My wife, she don't like it. Man, please, if you don't, get out of my chair. Go tell your wife to cut your hair. How about I tell them? Go tell your wife to cut your hair. I don't know what's wrong with people, man. It's hair, bro. We're going to make it look like something every time you leave here. Hey, look. Y'all know the deal on Tank. Tank is a waste of time. Tank is a waste of time. But we got a lot of people with knee pads on this channel. We got people with knee pads on acting like Tank is God. That dude is 5'4", about 170 pounds when he ain't in the ring. Got to squeeze down to 135. Then beat up about 4 women. Hit somebody with his Ferrari in Maryland, D.C. area. And y'all up here talking about Tank took a knee in a professional boxing match. A knee. You can't take no knee in no pro fight without getting a standing 8 count. Boy, y'all is twisted. Don't be up here talking about that raggedy ragamuffin. We can think of a whole lot of things we'd rather be doing than talking about that chump. Tank first 15 fights was garbage. Yeah. His first 15 fights was garbage. And y'all thought he was knocking out people. Lee the Great don't know nothing about boxing, because if he'd knew something about boxing, he'd have looked at who Tank fought first. And then be like, what in the world? Who did Tank fight? He ain't fought nobody. 31 years old. Still beating up girls. Still getting mad and choking them out because they won't stay. You got to stay right here. Choke you out. Stay or you leave this room. That's kidnapping. Hey, boy, Tank, boy. Y'all getting it twisted, man. Tank's first fight. 0-4. He fought a guy that was 0-4. Second and third fight was against debuts. Fourth fight was against a 4-7. Then his fifth fight was against a 1-1. His sixth fight was against a 2-8. His seventh fight was against a 3-9. Then he fought a debut guy. Then he fought another guy that was 47-31, 4-4, 5-3, 8-1, 40-18. 17-4, 15-5, 28-18. Then he fought Jose Pedraza. By that time, Tank had a whole lot of practice fighting a whole lot of nobodies. The dude done fought 20 fights against guys with a 20% win ratio. Come on, man. Y'all better stop twisting it, man. Y'all, hey, look, Roach beat Tank to death. Tank took a knee. Took a knee and went to the corner and got something wiped out his eye. Yeah, it was some fragments of that boxing glove. Hey, look, man, that dude is a sucker, man. Hey, look, nobody care about that. Look at the quality of fighters Tank fought. Hey, look, I could put you in the ring tomorrow, Lee the Great, and have you fight a whole bunch of cab drivers. You'll be 20-0, and they'll be talking about your knockout ratio. It don't matter. It matters who you fought, dog. Shakur ain't fighting nobody with no 37-43 record. Tank's first 15 fights was that way. Then he started fighting people. So he wanted to get a name, so he started fighting people that was smaller than him. So he fight Leo Santa Cruz. Y'all talk about that fight all the time, how he knocked Leo Santa Cruz out. Leo Santa Cruz was 123. He fought in the 123 bracket. He fought Tank at 130. He went up 2 weight classes to fight Tank for the money. He talk about Ryan Garcia. Tank could have chose Lomachenko, Gary Russell Jr., Shakur, Lamont Roach, Teofimo Lopez, Jermaine Ortiz, Linares. He could have chose any of them guys. He chose Ryan Garcia. The one guy that he knew he would hit him with one shot and drop him. Why he ain't choose none of them brothers, man? All them brothers, all them Hispanics and Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans. Why ain't choose the white guy? Come on, man. Get off this channel, man, talking that bull crap. Tank, Mayweather made Tank look. What did Mayweather say when Tank left? I made you what you are. I put you in some fake fights and made you have a good record. I bought your fights. Man, please, man. Hey, look, all these other guys out here fighting legitimate contenders. Tank was 25-0, still fighting people we don't know. He fought Pitbull Cruz. Nobody knew who Pitbull Cruz was. Pitbull Cruz had never fought nobody. Pitbull Cruz beat a guy that he wasn't supposed to beat, and they said, oh, wait a minute. I'm putting him in a fight against Tank. Then he almost beat Tank. Then talking about Yurokis Gamboa. The dude was 40 years old when he fought Tank. And pulled his Achilles heel, ripped his Achilles heel, and still lasted 4 rounds. Said, fighting Tank. They stopped the fight because he was limping, not because he was getting beat. Then he tried to fight Jake Paul. Well, we can't forget about that one. He wanted to fight Jake Paul because he wanted that $92 million. Well, I think Jake Paul was going to give him something like $50 million. He wanted that money. Jake Paul didn't care. Jake Paul just wanted it just for celebrity. He was buying a celebrity event. Man, y'all killing me. Come on, man. Hey, look, man. Hair loss is a shock to everybody, but it ain't supposed to be, bro. It's just hair. It's just hair, bro. When it go, it go. Some of the coolest guys in the world got bald heads. Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? All these guys got bald heads, man. I mean, your boy Coach, I don't rock no hair, man. I keep the joint cut real close. And I got enough that I can still go a little line around the joint. But why? Cut the joint off, man. It's just hair. I'm going to spend my time worried about something else. I already asked this, but in case you got lost in the chat. Okay. I want to know your take on O'Shea Foster, man. O'Shea Foster ain't fought nobody, man. I mean, he talk a lot. But you know what? You know the boxer's game? The boxer's game is to talk a lot. You know why? That's because they can't perform on that level. So they're going to talk about it. You know, O'Shea Foster wouldn't do nothing to Shakur. But first of all, O'Shea Foster don't have nothing to offer to be in a fight. No promoter's going to pay for that fight because he hadn't done enough. He just got a name when he beat Stephen Fulton. But Stephen Fulton got beat by the Monster. He got dropped by the Monster after this. After talking all this. He got dropped and beat up. So yeah, he can't. That was his comeback fight. Well, he had one fight before that, but he whacked though. Stephen Fulton whack. O'Shea Foster whack. He ain't gonna beat no Shakur. He can't beat nobody in that bracket. He can't beat none of the top 5 in no bracket. That's why they keep hand-picking fights for him. Timothy Dixon. You! What up, dog? Man, what's cracking? Work on your beard if you are worried about your hair that much, and work on your physique. Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about, something. And work on other stuff. Don't work on no that. Don't think about no hair, man. It's just hair. I know girls that cut their hair off closer than mine. And girls used to worry about their hair back in the day. They don't even worry about it no more. Any tips on being ready for at all times for a real fight? When you don't have to warm up and get ready, yeah, stay ready. You train all the time. You know what you can do. Hey, look, train all the time and you know what you're capable of. O'Shea Foster gonna get beat, but he ain't gonna never fight. That fight ain't never gonna happen. O'Shea Foster could pick on somebody like Abdullah Mason. That's more like his speed. He ain't gonna pick on nobody else. People want to jump the line, bro. Y'all know how this go. They want to jump the line. That's why Boots Ennis been talking about Terrence Crawford. He want to jump the line. He want to jump right over the line. Hey, look, y'all just ignore Lee the Great. He just talking to hear himself talk. We ain't even going to answer him. Everything he say is fiction. Today is the fiction day. Somebody got to get the fiction title. He getting today. What did the boy say? The God from 105.3 in New York. He said he get the donkey of the day. Yeah, he get the donkey of the day. Keyshawn too slow for Haney. It don't matter. Speed don't matter, bro. If you don't know what to do with it. Keyshawn is durable. Keyshawn is durable. I've been watching Keyshawn since he was 7. He's durable. And he ain't slow either. That fight probably ain't going to happen, so anybody is talking about it. Keyshawn and Haney, that fight ain't going to happen right now because 2 guys are coming up on 2 different paths, and they both got plenty of room to bring titles in. They're not willing to share that limelight right now. They're going to have to get him $100 million, something crazy like $50 million to take that fight. But you know that Ali Sheik might do it. Shakur versus Tank, man, we ain't gonna talk about Tank. Shakur versus nobody, and that's another win for him. Keyshawn will probably drop Haney and win it. Keyshawn is tough, bro. I'm telling you. Keyshawn just did what nobody else could do. He dropped Jermaine Ortiz and made him bow down, bro, twice in 2 rounds. 11th round and the 12th round. Keyshawn is a beast, man. Don't get it twisted. That dude is a fighter. He's a scrapper, dog, from the hood, from Norfolk. He used to, y'all don't understand this, man. I've been watching Sweet Pea Whitaker. Y'all know who Sweet Pea Whitaker is. I watched him training Keyshawn Davis. It's another guy that used to train at the gym named Tyler. This white guy named Tyler was a coach. He was a monster. He was training Keyshawn them when they was little. I seen Sweet Pea Whitaker padding up Keyshawn Davis, teach him how to move that head and throw them hands. You ain't gonna beat Keyshawn like that, bro. You're gonna have to come real. You have to come with it. Keyshawn the beast, man. He ain't afraid of nobody. He from the hood, dog. Here's the real question. I don't like brother fighting because I got 8 brothers. But Keyshawn versus Shakur, who would win? I don't know. They probably would never fight. So we never had to have that answer. Some of those things, man, is just like I had 2 sons. They was within 5 pounds of each other. And it was within 2 years and 11 days of each other. But I would never let them fight. Ever. They said they got to fight each other. I said they dropping out. That's it. Never. Because it's going to cause a situation that I don't want to have to deal with later in life. That's why the Charlo brothers ain't fighting each other. Said Keyshawn would dog walk Haney. Haney's good, but Keyshawn, I don't take nothing away from him. You said, why do average fighters get credit and great fighters get hated? You got to check the records. Man, I'm telling you, man, if I could have a conversation with you, Leader Great, that would make sense to you, I would break it down to you, but I ain't got that much time. I'm supposed to be offline right now because my wife's going to be walking in the door in a minute. But let me explain something to you. Some of the great fighters that are really great fighters are great because somebody liked them. I'm going to say it like this so that it makes sense to you. They liked them. They were great because somebody liked them. Not because they were great boxers, but because somebody liked them. They pushed them up the ladder. Somebody got behind them. It's all about who you know. Somebody with more money bought them better fights, got them up the ladder. It's a strategic way to move a fighter up the ladder so that he could be in line for a belt. That's what happens to fighters. Now, when you talk about a great fighter that get hated on, that's because the great fighter that got hated on basically had to work his way up. But then you got the guys that are basically the average fighters. They had to work their way up, but the great fighter got helped out. It's always those type of fighters, bro. In this world we live in, there are always. It's a guy, you got 2 guys standing in front of you. One guy looks like the good old boy image that could box good enough but can't box great. I'm going to walk him up the path with the right amount of money. I'm going to walk him up the path. And once he get up to the top, let him do what he do. That's why you got guys like Anthony Joshua. He's a likable guy. They walked him up the path. They call it a path to the title. You don't fight the same people. You don't fight the same stuff. You ain't got to get down and get dirty. You ain't going to be fighting in no ballrooms. You're going to be moved up into the classic stuff. You know why Ryan Garcia is getting the notion that he's getting? Because Ryan Garcia had millions of subscribers on social media. Millions. That's the only reason why Tank fought him, because it would give Tank something like 30 million to fight Ryan Garcia, because the people were going to come out for the fight. But Ryan Garcia knew he couldn't beat Tank. The whole thing was, it was a walk. They walked him up the ladder. They walked him up the ladder, bruh. And Floyd did it by being hated, because Floyd knew something that nobody else knew. Floyd said, I'm going to take fights against your favorite fighter that I know I can beat. And y'all going to pay to see this fight because y'all going to think I'm going to get beat, but I'm going to beat this guy. Floyd did it the hard way, bro. Why is B-Hop underrated? Well, he wasn't underrated. Not to me. B-Hop was a beast when he was a beast. He underrated now because he ain't stay at the top too long. Before you get off yesterday, I was saying Gervonta lost my respect because of the knee. And the beauty, yeah, I don't watch people like that either, bro. I mean, that's why I don't want to talk about him. To me, he's a buster. You can't be beating up women. You learned boxing to beat up somebody in the ring, and you out there manhandling women, then trying to pay him off. But the girl, she got tired of being paid off, and she came forward. Now he got some charges on her. Emmanuel Augustus is a perfect example of this. Super talented, but his style wasn't appreciated till later down the line. It happens, bro. Somebody gonna get overlooked. Remember, Floyd was getting overlooked by Bob Arum. He was putting all the money behind De La Hoya. Floyd bought his way $800,000, bought his way off the contract and started his own thing. Now you got a bunch of Floyds out here. A bunch of guys trying that shoulder roll. What up, Mickey Lloyd? I picked Ryan to beat. Hey, look. Ryan won't gonna beat nobody. Ryan ain't fought nobody. Ryan had these steroids to beat the one fight that he won superbly. He had some steroids in the system. Come on, dog. He would take steroids. Should have used that to fight tight. Hey, look. Agabello, Agabello. I ain't saying it won't happen. I said it ain't gonna happen right now. People gonna talk about it, but they gonna forget about it in a minute. They talk about it now because Keyshawn just came off a good fight, and the only person you can think of that matches up well with Keyshawn is Devin Haney. Ain't gonna happen right now. It probably ain't gonna happen in 5 years. That's the way it's been doing. Now somebody can fool me, but they're gonna have to fool me because that's the only way I'm gonna see it happen. Looking good, Coach. What do you think about Stevenson, Lopez? Oh, that was a beatdown. I just hate the fact that Lopez's corner, his father, none of them was around when the fight was over. And he was in the locker room by himself when Shakur went in to talk to him. Who can beat Boots Ennis in his weight class? Gary Antoine Russell. The same guy that beat him twice in the Olympic trials. And Gary Antoine Russell got a belt? What do you think of the drunken fighter technique? It works for some people. I like Benjamin Williams. I think it's Williams. Benjamin Whitaker. That's it. Whitaker got that some of that style. And I ain't saying, hey, look, you saying biased. Hold on, did you say biased? Yeah, you said biased because Mayweather and Mike. Do you hear me up here talking about Mayweather and Mike Tyson like they're the greatest in the world? No, I just said Gervonta. I don't like him for the same stupid stuff. Same reason I don't like. You don't hear me talking about Mike Tyson. You don't hear me talking about Mayweather. I talk about him because of his 50-0 and the fact that he promoted other people. That's the only reason I'm talking about. I ain't saying he the greatest. I said what he did to get them wins. I ain't being biased. I don't like now one of them, to be honest. I like guys that are straightforward, doing the right thing with their lives, making money the way. I'm not trying to be biased, bro. Yeah, look, don't try to single me out because I don't like your favorite fan, bro. Hey, look, I don't got no knee pads on. I ain't doing none of that. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm about to go with that. I ain't about that. Y'all looking at Gervonta like he a superstar. Gervonta is like, you ever seen Friday Night Lights with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and Red Fox when the fighter came into the nightclub and they said, what you gonna do, champ? You got a fight coming up. What you gonna do, champ? I'm gonna knock him out. Because that's the only thing he thought. He was a fighter. He wasn't nothing else. He ain't had no brain. That's what I think about when I think about some of these fighters. They ain't got no brain. And that includes your boy Gervonta. You ever talk to Gervonta? Try talking to him and see how much you like him when you finish talking to him. Come back and let me know. I done been in the gym with him. I know what he talk like. I know what he sound like. I know how much he got going on. He told the commentator, look, y'all understand something. I'm going to show you how much of a hater Gervonta is. Gervonta made a phone call to a podcast to talk about T.O. beating Shakur. And that's when they pinged his phone and found out his location in Miami and arrested him. Now tell me how stupid is that? Then he got back on and said, well, I thought T.O. was going to beat beat Shakur because he just wasn't the same T.O. that night. Man, whatever. He wasn't gonna beat you. Wanted your favorite fighter to beat your least favorite fighter, and he didn't. It didn't happen. He got pinged because he called into a podcast. What's happening, Bustin' Dustin? Thanks for your thoughts. Brian said, what up? Tell him I say what it do, man. Is that Javante thing a joke, Coach? I don't know. What you talking about the phone call? It's not a joke. You look online. You can go into Blue Blood Sports. He announced it. He said Javante called into a podcast to tell the commentator of the podcast that he thought T.O. was going to clean up Shakur. And that's how they pinged his phone. They said his phone got pinged by the feds because he called into a podcast to talk about the fight that was coming up. And that's how he got picked up. It was on I think it was Blue Blood Sports. Go Hunter, what's good, dog? Shout out, Coach Brian. What up, man? I thought you were joking. I love Javante, but that's some wild crap. Hey, look, man. I was trying to find it, but I don't know because I watched it when the guy said, let me see if I can find it. Blue Blood Sports TV. I think it was him that said it. It wasn't today. It was a couple of days ago. Like 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, but it's on Blue. I believe it was Blue Blood Sports that said he called in, and then because he said, you know, whoever he called in was telling him the story. Well, yeah, that's how his phone got pinged. They didn't know where he was. I wish I had saved the video, but I was just happy to be watching it one morning when I was working out. I listen to other commentators when I'm working out. Yeah, I used to follow Javante too, man. Until I just don't like the junk talk. I mean, I like Clippers and Chills, but I don't like the junk talk. That's the kind of stuff that you can turn me away. I just want to see a fight. Yeah, it wouldn't. I can't find it the way I found it before because it was in a conversation, and the whole conversation wasn't about that. But it was I think it was Blue Blood just talking about Javante and why he just didn't like Shakur. Andrew Harper, what's the deal, coach? Been working a lot the last few days, haven't been training, but believe me, when I get back, why you gotta work and don't train? Why you can't come home and do some basic stuff before you go to bed at night? Says Shakur won because he fought how he was supposed to. His prior fights were lackluster and low tech, but I always knew he had a demon in sparring sessions and he was crazy inside, IQ and southpaw. Yeah, bottom line. Yep, bottom line. They say you fight according to your competition. If you got whack competition, you're gonna fight a lackluster fight. You ain't gonna have to pull all the tools out. Watch Timothy Bradley. He says you ain't seen the best Shakur yet. Hey, look, we finally got the Shakur that the real watchers know that Shakur right there. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite boxing podcast to listen to when working out? Probably Blue Buzz Sports, or I'll listen to Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas got a good little podcast going on right now. You think Adrian Broner done as a boxer? Adrian Broner got a pot belly at the club dancing around like he on drugs. Hey, look, man, I don't know what's up with that dude, man, but that dude used to be the bad dude. That dude came out of jail and was working. But you got to remember, his coach died. He had a whole lot of stuff going on in his life. I don't know what story he on right now, but bruh, I wish one of his friends, one of his real friends, would help him out. Because you got to have some real friends out here, bruh. Your real friends will help you out. But look, y'all, I got to get off the line now because my wife is on the way home. She called me and told me she's going to be a couple minutes late. It's already 5:03 p.m., so I got to get off here so I can work her out. And at the same time, go up here and take my shower because I'm past due on my dinner, so it looks like I'm going to be eating around 6 o'clock today. So it's going to be either 5:30, 5:45, or 6:45. Y'all know how I get down. But look, appreciate y'all being up here. And appreciate all the conversation. Y'all bring it every single time. Even you, Leader Great. I like all your stuff too. But look, with that being said, y'all be safe out there. Take care of yourself. Keep training. And don't let nothing get in the way of y'all getting the game on, right? Keep your training going. I don't care how much you got to work. Save some time for you. With that being said, I'm your boy, Coach Carl, Mr. 58's News from Head, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Holla.